This is a special live recording of Evening's Check. Multiple stimulus checks, retroactive stimulus checks. Oh my goodness. The Cash Act passed the House of Representatives late today, and it is more than just a $2,000 stimulus check bill. It is God's paradise of stimulus checks. It's absolutely incredible. It has deal provisions in there that no one saw coming, and this is a major breaking development if you're joining me tonight on Evenings LA. Thank you for tuning in. If you've not subscribed, please go to the Funds channel, subscribe. Also, like this video. In this video, I'll be going over what happened in the Cash Act, that CASH Act that passed the House of Representatives, what will be happening in the Senate, not this week, but another week, and why your jaw is going to drop. And what does this mean for second stimulus? A lot of viewers are very confused because it's a lot of stuff to digest. We now have no less than 4 instruments we're dealing with, so I'm going to separate them all very closely to get them very delineated for you. I'll also have an update at the 15-minute mark of this video, and then I'll have an update at the 30-minute mark of this video. This video will also be followed by Purple Power Live right after this, in which I go over state stimuluses also. So this is the video about your check and everything in the second stimulus package. I'll be going over the deal provisions of the second stimulus package and the Cash Act. First, let's start with the breaking news. The breaking news as you start tonight is that the Cash Act passed the House of Representatives. It's what I call sort of a fix-it bill. It's a bill that fixes the first stimulus package and fixes the second stimulus package that was passed, that was signed into law on Sunday. So it is not a bill that has a universe of its own, in a way. It's a fix-it bill that's fixing other bills. Now, I want to go over with you procedurally where this bill is going to land before I go over the incredible, shocking, great news tonight. You're just going to be jaw-dropping. The bill has passed the House of Representatives and is landing in the Senate tomorrow. The bill will not be called for a vote in the Senate tomorrow, by all accounts. That is what I'm correcting tonight. In fact, it may not be called for a final vote in the Senate until after January 5th. This bill is basically a setup to have money ready if the Georgia Senate seats fall to the Democrats, and have this money ready for Biden to send out on January 20th. It's a setup bill. They're setting the ball in motion. This is not a bill that would ever pass under a Republican Senate. It's called the Cash Act, CASHACT. So where are we? What are all these acts? First, you have the first stimulus package of March. Next, you have the second stimulus package that the president signed on Sunday. Third, you have the Cash Act. Fourth, you have third stimulus package and third stimulus bill that comes in January from Biden. And lastly, you have state stimulus, which is Purple Power Live, which comes up right after this video. So what did the Cash Act do? My goodness, it's insane. It's absolutely insane what it does. First, it gives you a $2,000 stimulus check as an individual by fixing the $600 stimulus check and paying you the remainder. Again, the $600 stimulus check is already in the mail. It's already coming to you. It's already been mailed out. It's already on its way. This is a fix-it bill, so it's going to pay you the remainder. It's not going to stop your $600 stimulus check. $2,000 for individual, $4,000 for married couple, but I'm not done there yet. Behind curtain number 1 is the first item. Behind curtain number 1 is the first excited item. $2,000 for children. Insane. $2,000 for children. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, let's open. Can we open curtain number 2? Can we open curtain number 2? Let's open curtain number 2. What's behind curtain number 2? Family of 4 will get $2,000 each, $8,000. $8,000. That's $2,000, $2,000, $2,000, $2,000. $8,000. Wow. That's curtain number 2. Can I see curtain number 3? How many more curtains do we have? We have 2 more curtains? We have 2 more curtains? Can I see curtain number 3? I just have a feeling this is a better curtain. Can we open curtain number 3? Curtain number 3 is adult dependents are getting a stimulus check. Adult dependents get a stimulus check under the Cash Act of 2020. They get a stimulus check now for this. Oh my God, that's this is curtain number 3. I know there's 4 curtains, so what the hell is curtain number 4? What the hell could curtain number 4 be? Can you open the darn curtain number 4? Let's see curtain number 4. Curtain number 4, they're paying the stimulus check to adult dependents who didn't get one the first time around. They're paying a retroactive stimulus check to anyone who didn't get the first stimulus check because of eligibility issues. They're paying that check retroactive. Curtain number 4 is a retroactive stimulus check curtain. Goodness, can we replay this? It's just insane. It's absolutely insane. $2,000, $2,000, $2,000, $2,000. And before I start seeing the comments, Mitch is going to do this, Mitch is going to do this. Who cares? This is not for Mitch. This is in January. You're going to stay with me. You're going to find out where this is for. This is not for Mitch. This is for January. January, don't tell anyone. It's for January. $2,000, $2,000, $2,000. You all get $2,000. Adult dependents get $2,000. And then adult dependents get $2,000 now. And then the person who didn't get the stimulus check before, you get a stimulus check retroactively. Okay, let's. Oh my goodness. No one saw this coming. This is like stimulus palooza. This is stimulus palooza. I mean, Beyonce's the opening act. This is like, okay, this is like stimulus palooza. I'd never seen anything like this. I'm not playing. This is actually what's in the bill. This is a bill that passed the House of Representatives. It's now in the Senate. This is just, Ron Johnson just like, they're evil. Ron Johnson's like, they're evil. Ron Johnson's like pulling out his hair. Ron Johnson's pulling out the Nancy Pelosi voodoo doll right now. Now, let me explain to you what I am the only one that's probably going to tell this to you is what is going to happen. This is a setup. This is a setup to leave the bill there in the Senate and to see what happens on January 5th. This is a vote blue Georgia Democratic seat move to wait for those 2 Georgia Senate seats in Georgia to fall to the Democrats and then say, oh, hi, you just lost the 2 Georgia Senate seats. So here we have a bill. Here we have a bill. Here we have a bill. So, and Joe Biden's your president on January 20th. So here's the bill. Vote on the bill. This is just incredible. It is such a political great move. Whoever came up with this move and they might as well they should have put more in there. Who do you think that Trump, I think Trump, remember that Trump does not like the Republicans in the Senate. Trump doesn't like the Senate Republicans for 9,000 reasons. So, and he also doesn't like he also doesn't like the governor of Georgia. He doesn't like a lot of certain people. I think this sort of set things up to really just sort of, to really slap people in the back. But that's a whole other story. I'm not going to go over why was this done. It's just that it's done. It's just that it's there. This is insane. Okay, so I'm going to have an update again about this at the 15-minute mark. So now what I want to go to is what's in your second stimulus package and your second stimulus check. So second stimulus package is what Trump signed on Sunday. That's now law. Checks in the mail. Checks in the mail. Cash Act does not stop your check. It is going out. It's in the mail. There's 1,200 people now, 1,300 people in the room. So if I'm now going to go to second stimulus check items. All the second stimulus check items. So if you have questions about the second stimulus check items as I go along, start dropping them in the comments and I'll answer them. There are great items in the second stimulus package. The first one is farmers and ranchers will get their own additional stimulus check. It's not clear if it's a stimulus check or an EIDL grant. You'll likely have to apply for it. The application is not open. I don't know where it will be, but this is all really good news. Next, PUA, FPUC, and UI. I'm going to do that after the 10. I'm going to do that after the 15-minute mark because that takes a couple of minutes to go over. It's in there. Eviction moratorium. Eviction moratorium is in there. So that's a CDC eviction moratorium that protects you if you print out the form, give it to your landlord. If you did it before, you don't have to do it again. If you haven't done it, you need to do it. It continues to late January. Next, there's a series of things in there that gives relief to people who are Low-income families. Low-income families are $49,000 or less 2019 earnings. They are free rent, free utilities, free child support, and free broadband. Let me go over each of those. First, child support, really great news. Second, rent. The rent will not be at the federal government. It will be sent to the state and cities and counties the exact same way as Purple Power Live, which is the video right after this. And the third one is in utilities as well. And the third one is free internet. I've gotten so many people. How do I get the application for the free internet? It's just not, it's not live. None of these things are live. There is not a single one of these things that are live if they didn't exist before. Additionally, SNAP benefits are increased 15% automatically, so you don't have to do anything, and it does not increase eligibility. Boy, so much happening. Now, with that, you're going to see another update on this video at the 15-minute mark. If you're just joining me, we're at 1,500 people in the room. Let's see if we get to 3,000 again. There's 1,500 people in the room. I'll have an update at the 15-minute mark. And if you've not subscribed, please do. Let's go to UI, PUA, and FPUC. What's going on in there? So UI, which is PUC, PUA, and FPUC are extended to January 15th. If you are inactive, it'll switch you to active. Again, if you are inactive, it'll switch you to active. You need to go to your state's unemployment website every single day to make sure there's nothing you need to do, because every state's going to be different. They're going to switch you from inactive to active. When they switch you to active, you'll be able to certify for benefits. You're not going to lose a week. You're not going to be cheated out of a week of benefits. That's very simple. You're not going to be cheated out of a week of benefits. It'll continue forward to March 14th. FPUC will move forward to March 14th. And then finally, people, this is the most important thing that I'm going to tell you every single day on this channel. I'm going to repeat it every single day till I'm blue in the face, is that last week of December, that first week of January, and that second week of January, your benefits will come late. So expect your first and second week of January to be the hardest week financially because money will not come on time. If you're just joining me at the 12-minute mark, stay with me. At the 15-minute mark, there'll be an update again on what the breaking news is, and then I'll have another update at the 30-minute mark. And then stay with me for Purple Power Live, which comes up right after this to get you that state stimulus. That's a $5, $10, $15,000, which you really need to get. Why is Purple more important than ever? Because of that first week of January, you are not going to get your UI or PUA or FPUC on time, generally, if your state does not do extended benefits. So because of that, the only thing you'll be getting from anything will be the stimulus check at $600, and that may not be enough. So I want you to really do Purple. I want you to do rent stimulus, food stimulus right now, because you're going to need money in the next couple of weeks. And this is going to be a tight time of January and February. Boy, there's so much else in the second stimulus package. EIDL grant is in there. And I know a lot of people are going to say, hey, it's this and it's that, it's this and that. I'm going to go over it again, but I don't think that it is anything beyond EIDL grant for just a finite group of people that is inner city. And Javita Carranza, who's head of SBA, who was the basis of Javita LALATE, the cartoon character on this channel. I don't believe she's going to allow anyone to really apply for EIDL grant now. That will be opening up under third stimulus. Finally, PPP is back, and people have asked me to do PPP videos, so I will be doing PPP videos. Someone said I'm trending. What am I trending with? Oh, what did I miss? What's up? What did I miss? Yes, there's an update coming up in about 95 seconds, so you won't miss anything. And you know what I need to do after the 15-minute mark is I need to go over what IRS knows and doesn't know for purposes of a stimulus check. So with that, thank you for joining me on Evening's Check, which is a special live recording direct from Los Angeles shortly after about 6 o'clock. Thank you for joining me on a special night in which there's breaking news across the board. Of course, on Sunday, the President of the United States signed into law the second stimulus check and second stimulus package. That check is in the mail. That $600 stimulus check is in the mail. But shortly this afternoon, and this is not the first recording that I'm telling you this is now the third or fourth. I was the first to break that the House of Representatives passed a bill called the Cash Act 2020 that does things that no one saw was coming. that does incredible stuff. And that when I'm reporting on this channel is that you're not going to see this Cash Act become a law anytime before January 5th, that this is a setup bill to leave in the Senate, just leave it there until after those two Senate Georgia races are done, and then say, hey, we won, now vote on the bill. Because this is a bill that is so overwhelming, it would never be supported by Republicans in the GOP in the Senate, but would absolutely be a slam dunk by any Democrat. It's an absolutely insane bill. What is it? Here you go. Again, this does not hold up your $600 stimulus check. This is in replace. This is a supplement. This is a fix-it bill. It fixes the first stimulus check and it fixes the second stimulus check bill. First, $2,000 for single individuals. Then $4,000 for a married couple. Meaning, if you're a single individual, you would get $1,400 at a separate payment in the mail. The total would be $2,000. That was the thing we knew was in there. That's no surprise. What is the surprise is children, $2,000. First surprise. Second surprise, adult dependents would be included. In fact, no one would be excluded from the bill. Everyone would get a stimulus check provided you made $75,000 or less 2019 earnings. That's the same eligibility criterion. So all adult dependents would finally get a stimulus check. Adult dependents do not get a second stimulus check under the second stimulus package bill. Yes, shock, as Lulu just went. Lulu just posted an emoji of like, that's the first emoji. Lulu, you're gonna have to post two more of those because I've got two more shockers coming up. The next shocker is that a family of four would get $8,000. $8,000. 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000. That means a single mom with three kids or a married couple with two kids. That's two emojis of them. Okay, now get ready for the three emojis. This is the big shocker. There's Lulu with all the emojis. Get ready for the big shocker, a retroactive stimulus check. The retroactive stimulus check will be paid to people who did not get a first stimulus check because of eligibility disqualifications, aka the adult dependents. Adult dependents who did not get a first stimulus check would get a retroactive stimulus check. Insane. Say what? The lady calls like, say what? Say what? What are you talking about, Liz? What are you? Yes, shocking. Everyone who did not qualify for a first stimulus check because of some stupid drafting error that everyone said, yeah, we made a mistake. Well, own your mistake. Finally, they're owning their mistake. After 8 months of me saying you made a mistake, hold your Botox in place. It's a Macaulay Culkin. It's a retroactive stimulus check. When are we getting this? You're getting this if the Senate seats in Georgia fall to the Democrats. You're getting this if the Senate seats fall to the Democrats. It's just shocking. And when I read this, I was like, okay, yeah, the bill I reported passed in the House. Okay, big deal. Yeah, okay, the bill passed. Yeah, and I was like, wait a second, what is this? What is this thing I'm reading? What is this? What is this thing I'm reading? This is not the bill I expected. Where did this thing come from? Who woke up? Who smacked someone in the face and said, wake up? And they finally wrote it right. This is just, we need some more emojis. It's just, oh my God, this is just insane. I went live on wait, what did I go live on? I went live on third stimulus check because it just hit. And there was only, I don't know, there was only 200 people in the room. I'm like, I got to tell you folks. But I was like, I got to tell someone. So I was breaking this at 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago. But I didn't think, yeah, everyone will have to fill out some paperwork for this when it becomes law. This is just, you're all going to have to fill out, so there's going to be some form. It's not live yet. It's all going to, oh my goodness. Then I mentioned again on Being a Mitch, and there was about 4,000 people in there. Then, boy, it's just shocking. It's just shocking. The answer for this, this is called the Cash Act. This is called the Cash Act. The answer for the Cash Act is always yes. So I'm seeing questions. What about yes? What about yes? What about yes? Yeah. The answer is always yes. I mean, there's no no for the answer. It's all yes. Everything is yes. SSI, yeah. If, single infant, yeah. Everything is a yes. Newborns, yes. Everything is a yes. There's no no in this. There's absolutely no no. Everything is a yes. This is Mitch Go. Now, clearly, this is a beautiful, delicious political move because it's basically giving reasons to vote blue in Georgia. I mean, this is just, it's so obvious what they're doing. I mean, it's just as obvious as hell. It's just, what did I miss? If you're just joining me, there'll be an update of the 30-minute mark. So there you go. Now, let me go back to second stimulus. Let me go back to second stimulus, which is what the president signed on Sunday. You're getting second stimulus. That is in the mail. What I want to go over for second stimulus is how you get it. And ironically, for second stimulus, everything is a no. I just told you for Cash Act, everything is a yes. For second stimulus, everything's a no. So I had a new baby, and the IRS, no, baby's not getting a stimulus check. I got divorced, no. They don't know you got divorced. I changed bank accounts, no. Answer's no. Everything is no under the second stimulus package. So it is, unless whatever the IRS knows about you is how you're going to get paid on the second stimulus package. Second stimulus package means that if IRS knows that you knows your bank account, then that's the bank account they're going to work off of. If you change it, you can't update it. And there you go. Let me answer some questions. Once you start receiving, oh boy, if I haven't gotten my unemployment, I've been waiting since May. It still says pending. Wow, that's a problem. That has nothing. That is a problem. Call them up right away. Um, Drop your questions. I'll answer your questions now before we do a recap. We have to pay back taxes on unemployment. Unemployment is taxable. Yeah, so either you ask to withdraw taxes from it or you don't. When will they vote on this new check? I believe in mid-January. They can do a potential setup of a vote. I don't want to go through all this procedural detail. They can sort of see if they have enough people for the vote, but I think they're going to do this in January. Wow, the questions are zooming. Is PUA retroactive? It is not. Under third stimulus package, it is retroactive. Under Biden's stimulus, he's going to give you $600 retroactive back to July and bring it up to the present. IRS is going off your 2019 tax return. Yes. What about Bernie Sanders? He's in favor of this. Would I get a stimulus even though I'm still waiting on the first one from the CARES Act? I don't know what if you Well, if you did not get a stimulus check for the from the first stimulus package, there might be a reason why you may not get the second one. I don't know why you didn't get a first stimulus check, basically. That's why I don't know how to answer the question. How to apply for PEUC. So to apply for PEUC, you're basically applying for UI. If you are already on UI, you don't have to apply for anything. Did Bernie blackmail Mitch? No, this came from the House. Will 17-year-olds get a stimulus check? Under the second stimulus package, no. Under this Fix-It bill, the Cash Act, yes. SSI gets a stimulus check if you're not an adult dependent under the second stimulus package. Under the Cash Act, everyone on SSI gets a stimulus check. Direct deposit, they're going off of the last direct deposit information they have. You can't update it with IRS. They will not allow you to update the direct deposit information. Let me go to the Instagram room. If Georgia goes red, the Cash Act is toast. It is exactly. Exactly. If Georgia goes, well, it does not have to go red. It's just one of the seats goes red. Remember, if one of the Georgia seats goes red, the Cash Act, not the second stimulus package, but the Cash Act is toast. How long will it take for the $600 to be in your account? About 10 days electronically from today. Will there be retroactive UI? Will there be retroactive UI? No, I mean, unless the UI pays from the date of your eligibility. So that's what's retroactive. UI. What is the Cash Act? If you're just joining me, I will explain the Cash Act in the 30-minute mark. Will SNAP increase now or on January 1st? Now, I mean, as soon as they get it done. So no, there's no. I don't think it's January 1st. I think it's just as soon as they can get it done. I did not pull the provision out. Hazard pay is third stimulus. Thus, the 2018 filer can get the stimulus check as well. Um, Under the Cash Act, everyone gets a stimulus check. So if the dependent, the non-dependent, everyone gets a stimulus check under the Cash Act. How much per child? 2,000. Everything's 2,000. 2,000, 2,000, 2,000. 8,000 for a family of four for Cash Act. They can extend acts. They can extend acts. So there's a way to extend an act. Boy, the comments are flying. I can't even read them. Oh my God, they're just flying. What if you moved and the check is to the old address? That's a big problem. I don't even know the answer to that one. When does the $300 start for unemployment? I believe it starts right now. Not that you get paid now. I think it starts for this coming week. It goes on top of this coming week of benefits. Did they amend? Sorry, I should be paying attention. I'll have an update at the 30-minute mark. If my UI ran out, then it'll be reactivated. Yes, there will be no lapse of your UI and there'll be no lapse of your PUA. Your PUA and your UI will go back to active in sometime in the next few days. Every state will do it a different way. Go to your state's unemployment website every day. It'll go from inactive to you active, and then you'll be able to recertify for benefits for each of those weeks, and then FPUC will go on top of them automatically. We're now almost approaching 3,000 in the room. I'll have an update at the 30-minute mark. If you've not subscribed, please do. Is FPUC taxable? It is taxable. 10 working days, calendar days. Thank you for the nice comments. Thank you, John, for the super chat. I did not think this 20. Oh, do I think the 2000? I thought that was a 2020 question. Do I think the 2000 going to happen? Yeah. If Georgia goes blue, absolutely. If there's additional funds for PUA, absolutely. They extended PUA all the way to March. Credit card debt relief. I don't know. That's a really hard question. I don't know. If the debt is for business expenses, maybe EIDL. What can stop this 2000 from becoming a reality? Republicans. The Democrats in the Senate have said they'll all vote in favor of it. The Democrats in the Senate have all said they'll vote in favor of it. Bernie's going to vote in favor of it. Josh is going to vote in favor of it. But the Republicans, there may not be enough votes. This is an enormous bill. This is not anything like I thought it was going to be. This is just huge. This is gargantuous. Will adult depends get the 2000? Yeah. So we're coming up on the 30-minute mark. Let me give you an update. And then join me right after this video. I'm back for Purple Power Live right after this. Purple Power Live will go over state stimulus. Hopefully my eyes hold up. State stimulus will come back with Purple Power Live right after this video. As we come up on the 30-minute mark, if you've not subscribed, please do. Go to the front channel, subscribe. Also hit the alert button. Boy, what a day it has been. What 48 hours it's been. Oh my goodness. This is the update. As you're tuning in, direct from Los Angeles, the rain has stopped outside. It's a little bit nicer outside finally. It was torrential rain, and this is the major updates as you sit here tonight. Earlier this afternoon, the House of Representatives passed the bill that they were expected to pass. There was no surprise about that. The bill is called the Cash Act, C-A-S-H. The surprise was what the provisions had in them. They were not provisions anyone had told us they would have in them. And the Cash Act will land in the Senate tomorrow. My reporting is suggesting that the Cash Act will sit there for a while, and while it has an expiration date, I presume they're going to try to extend the expiration date and leave it there for a while, and hope that those two Georgia Senate seats turn blue, and that it can be teed up and passed, and then handed over to Joe Biden on January 20th. The provisions of the Cash Act are jaw-droppingly, shockingly good. It's a fix-it bill. It is a fix-it bill. It does not block any bill that exists or anything that any law exists. It's a fix-it bill. Your stimulus check from the second stimulus package from Sunday is on its way. It's already going out. Everything else in the second stimulus package on its way. The Cash Act doesn't block anything. It supplements it. So what does it do? $2,000 for an individual, $4,000 for a married couple. No surprise there. Meaning you would get $1,400, $2,000 to instead of $600, they'll pay you the remainder up to $2,000. So you get $1,400 to pick up that difference. No surprise there. That we knew was going to happen. The rest, but the big surprises were the following: children, $2,000. Next, family of four, $8,000. Next, adult dependents would get a stimulus check. In fact, everyone would get a stimulus check under this. Every single person in the United States would get a stimulus check provided you made $75,000 or less 2019 earnings. There is nothing that disqualifies anything from this check. Everyone would get a stimulus check. This is a shocking development. Adult dependents, SSI, everyone would get a stimulus check. No one would be included. Everyone at $2,000. Again, everyone at $2,000. Family of four, $8,000. Thank you for the Thank you for the super chat, John, and the other person. Thank you so much. This is shocking news, but the shocking news doesn't end there. The shocking news is that there would be a retroactive stimulus check in there. The retroactive stimulus check would be paid to people who did not get a first stimulus check due to eligibility issues. And those people include adult dependents. A lot of people did not get a first stimulus check because they were adult dependents, as Lulu just did. This is just shocking. Look at people who were excluded from the first stimulus check would get one under this as a retroactive stimulus check. This is stuff no one saw coming, and this is just jaw-dropping incredible. I really appreciate you for tuning in for this evening's LALATE special live recording. I'm coming back in no less than 5 minutes. Stay on this channel, refresh it. You're going to see a new live stream. It will be for Purple Power Live. Purple Power Live will be back on. I'll be answering your questions about state stimulus. I want you to get state stimulus because of that first and second week of January is going to be a bind for everyone. Join me on Purple Power Live coming up in just 5 minutes from now. Watch for the feed. And then join me tomorrow morning on Early Mornings LA at 6 a.m., 6:30, and then overnights LA at on the East Coast 4 and then 5 a.m. As always, stay informed, stay smiling, and don't forget to subscribe and stay with LA for more.